When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Boston College's offense will have the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's James. Finds his man, it's McDonald. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Running to Green. Turning it on. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished with a 64-yard sprint to the house. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Gets it out quickly. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Fields. And they swarm him under.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but he's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. This dude is just a master along the sideline, getting that foot in bounds for the nice gain.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on second down. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical third down. Whether you're running it...
Touchdown, Fighting Irish! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you...
Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Boston College!
so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Perez. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here come the Irish, back on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Dropping back, it's Carr. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Pauly. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached a break. Boston College has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Wants to throw again. Safe completion on the screen. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
I'll send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Price. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff that becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. Coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? It comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Dropping back, it's Carr. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
Quarterback may change this route. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They'll run play action. Forced out of the pocket. Fires on the move. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's James. Got the quick pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Franklin. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Bond. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Fires to the right. Got his man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. Complete on the comeback. Touchdown, Boston College. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over UAB. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. To the air, it's Carr. Puts it out of the air. There he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back in the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Good right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's caught. It's Bond. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass, it's James. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Fires to the right. And his throw is incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Nice pick up there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quick completion to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. And they won't try another play, instead taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here come the Irish back on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the...
And the ball's on the ground. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Offense gets set for second down. They'll move the tight end. Give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches. And this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. On fourth down, going to the air. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum...
Makes the grab inside the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
A nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have. But when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running a route, give him an opportunity.
Unloads to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down, and the quarterback...
Touchdown, Notre Dame! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Dumps it to the back. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Boston College, 21.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Janging on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's McDonald. Fights off the defender. Another broken tackle. Turns it on in midfield. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Eagles. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Western Michigan is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 17 to Central Michigan. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's second and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Using his legs, it's Young. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes the grab over the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
was such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw, it's James. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it.
Man, as a defense, you're salivating in this territory. You want to get that safety. You want to put your hands over your head, clasp them together. I got him in the end zone. Nice job by the defense being ready, rushing the quarterback, almost getting the safety.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, the running back has it. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Back to throw, it's Carr. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes.
Turning it on! Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking downfield, it's James. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Wilkins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Roughing the passer.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Boston College will send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Off play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Back to throw, it's James. Quick completion on the out route. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll throw on third down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes it past the marker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intent.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offensive position to at least go tie this game.
Looking downfield, it's James. The screen, he can go. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. Now on second down. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Boston College now operates from the red zone. To the air on first down. Floating away. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Complete out of the backfield. He's not even going to get close. Knocked out of bounds well behind the first down marker. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Quarterback making checks. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Notre Dame would love to just run this thing out. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. That's a really nice job by this defense, maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Running back searching for a hole. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Back to pass, it's James. Spins away from the defender. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Gotta find a completion on this one. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to